Hi everyone. I hope everyone is keeping themselves safe and healthy. It's the only way that you can fight this virus is keeping yourself healthy and protect yourself. And yeah, it also helps the frontliners uh, like us. My husband work in the hospital, and the shortage of equipment are very real, and there's no protection. So I mean, they're rationing those equipments, and but this is something that we never, never. We don't think it will happen. Pandemic, that's worldwide, so there is a shortage. So we just have to, keep ourselves healthy, protect ourselves, so there's no more people that's gonna go to the hospital where there's a shortage, and it helps our coworkers if there's less patient that's really sick, and then our quarantines will be shortened, and everything will be back open again. Businesses, you're gonna go back to your jobs or reapply, and everything back to normal again, and hopefully our economy is gonna uh, slowly grow, and then maybe hopefully this will just a setback and it will just progress. So this is what I'm trying to say, is this is just temporary. So to get away from those negative things that we see in the news, I know it's what we're facing now, but we need a break sometimes, and flowers and blooms give us hope that there's a beauty of all this, we're experiencing. There's a beauty on the other side that to hope for. So this is a Vanda. I got this days ago from Banjong. They have a lot of beautiful Vandas there. If you wanna think of buying online, they ship. So I like this color. It's got brown spot, kind of yellow, kind of orangey look. Very pretty. It doesn't have a smell, but it's got big, beautiful flowers. And see, that's the root. And the name is, let's see, it's the Vanda Suksamran Spa. So yeah, you can look it up over there in their online site, and you'll find this. And there's a lot of fragrant bandas there, and so far this is the most that I like in fragrance. And yeah, there's also, I think, a bud spike there. Where did it go? There you go. And the roots are big and healthy. So this is also from Banjong, and it's green, and there's that pattern there in its petal, and it's very fragrant. Of all the vandas there, I think I love this fragrant. There's mild ones there and different smell, but this is the one I like. You pass by it here and you can smell the fragrance. So this one, I think it's called Ben Fragrance. Look, let's see if I can zoom in. The camera is not picking it up, and it's against the light. Okay, yeah, that's the name, Ben Fragrance. It's very fragrance, that's why. But yeah, so this is what I'm enjoying now here in my garden. It's my weekend off, so yeah. And I'll show you also other blooms that let's see, also even non-orchid, I'll show you that way because it's in bloom. This one is the Donald Prince. It flowered again. Let me show you again. Yeah, cute. Alright, the next one, let's see. And the last time I made a video, this is the Dendrobium Ansep. It only will have one flower. Now it's a lot. Yeah, it's putting out a lot of flowers. Yeah, so that's my Dendrobium Ansep. Let's see. This is my Dendrobium Palmeri. You remember I have white in flower? Well, the other side bloom again. One side is done, and now it's this side. And see how purplish the flower, the buds? Because these are pink. The white is finished blooming, and so the pink is blooming again. So yeah, two colors in one pot. Good thing they don't bloom at the same time. So it's funny though. So yeah, that's my Dendrobium Palmeri. Alright, this is my Dendrobium Apellium. This is a very fragrant flower. It looks like all twigs. See, there's no leaves, but there's new growth coming out there. This, when it flowers, look, those are buds. They look like a cascading waterfall when they bloom. And I like it because it's not very long, but I like it to have more branches and not long but bushier, instead of a few and it's very long. I like it this way, like it's bushier. So yeah, it's putting out a lot of buds. See, yeah. So yeah. So that's my Dendrobium Apellium. And here's my Amaryllis. The other one already finished blooming, but there's one that's in bloom, and there's another bud coming out. It's in the ground. Yeah, very pretty red color. And this right here is my miniature roses. Okay, and then I have a green one there. Let's see. And this is my green rose. Yeah, it never ceases to flower. Yeah, those are green rose. Yeah. And this is my Tababuya yellow tree. And it's like it has a dwarf habit to it. It's like a bonsai because it's horizontal. It's going sideways instead of upward. And that's how I got it when it was still in the pot, but it got big being it's in the ground. And they're all not open yet. See, they're still in bud, but the rest is slowly opening. Yeah. And this is my Cattleya amethysta glossa. It put out 2 blooms, but I might move this plant to another location. Yeah. And I didn't mention to you guys when I got this from eBay, because I think I've seen a Coleogyne cristata that I really like in Roger's video, and but they are cool growers. So I found a Coleogyne that's intermediate, cool to intermediate. So I have to put it under the tree with a lot of breeze going around here, cooler breeze, so it can survive. This one is from California. Got it from eBay. And yeah, this is Coleogyne Unchained Melody. It's a hybrid, so hopefully it will grow well for me and eventually flower. So this is just like a trial. see if it grow in my climate. Here is my Dendrobium kingianum. I have them for years and I even lost its tag. I don't think the tag that it's in is the right one, but I know it's kingianum, very fragrant. I've been wanting to repot it because I feel like it needs a different media, but I got busy last year and this year it keeps flowering, so I have to wait till it stops blooming, then I can repot. And here is my cherry baby. I'm showing this to you because it has 3 spikes. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. So it's in this big pot. That's my cherry baby. And up here is this plant here. I got it last year, I think from Tamiami Orchid Show, the International Orchid Show. And this is the Dendrobium bracteosum cross seed. So yeah, and there's one there, not open yet, and here. And it's flowering from an old bulbs. And this one here is last year's, and it didn't lose leaves, and yeah, it's not flowering yet. Hopefully next year this will flower because there's a lot of it. And it has a weeping habit, like it cascades to the side, while this one is standing up, so I don't understand that. Anyway, I'm planning, because it's in a small lava rock and I keep watering them when I see it dry. They like to be moist. So I'm thinking of mixing it with small bark, the media, and I'm gonna move it to a new pot. Oh, there's another bud there. There's 2. Yeah. And then this one here. So yeah, I'm planning to repot it and hang it because it's got that habit, cascading habit to the branches. So I'm planning to put it here. Okay. Then hang it in the wall like that, probably in the pergola there. Yeah, so that's what my plan is. Actually, with all this going on around, we cannot go out and shop, or no orchid sale. I have actually a lot to do, repot. So yeah, and this one, I think it's I got it from last year from the Orlando Orchid Show. And this is, I keep forgetting the name. Oops. Oh, let's see. It Oncidium obrizatum. I don't know if you can read it. Cymbidium obrizatum. That's the name. So it's actually, this one was in under that small tree, and it's getting a lot of sun, and I put it in a pot. So, and this one here really takes a while to open. Like this one, it take like months. Yeah. And I have my Dendrobium Wensley. I don't understand how to care for it, so it's still alive, but it's, I think it's, this one is the red one, I think. So yeah, maybe I need to move it and see if it grows better there. This one here is Dendrobium that I got from the Orchid Show this year, and I didn't get to do the orchid haul because I only got few of them. Yeah, so this is the name, Dendrobium Iwanagara, I believe. Iwanaga. Cross with Endobium Sanders Festival. So yeah, that was from the this year's Orchid show. And then I'm gonna show you something. This one here is from January this year, from West Coast, I think, Orchid show, from Ecuagenera. So this is Angulia Cloesii. Okay, it's upside down. Let's see. Yeah, this is a very pretty flower. It's like a tulip, yellow. And when I was potting it, I was gonna take this off because you know you have to clean it good so there's no bugs hiding in there. But when I pulled it off, when I was repotting, I saw there's like a pale new growth that is hiding inside, so I put this back. So now a few months later, that was January, so now this is March, and look underneath there, it becomes greener, and there's actually two shoots there. There's one, and there's one hiding there. Yeah, that's it. So hopefully it's a new growth and a flower, hopefully. So yeah, hopefully this is gonna pull through, and I'll keep it on this side. I don't want it to shock while it's forming, you know, changes in area or temperature or watering. This sometimes it's sensitive to it. This one right here is the orchid that I got from Venice Orchid Show. This is Billara Isabella Lunar Eclipse. The old spike that I showed you when I got it, it's already done blooming, and during that in that video I showed you a new spike coming out. So this is the new spike that finally it got bigger and buds open up. So yeah, I have a secondary flower from it. And then this right here, I recently got this, but actually I had this before, but my old one, I think the bugs got to it and did not perform well. And this one is my Cymbidium or Odontoglossum platinum gold. Yeah, it's a very attractive yellow flower. So when I found this with no tag, but I know what it is, so I got it, and it's less than $20. And then this one right here is fragrant. I got it for $25, and this is Potinara Triple Love number 6. I think it's 6. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, nice, beautiful flowers that can cheer you up. And my Cymbidium, I cut off the old ones and left this one. It's the only one left in its pot. And next to it is I think it's Potinara Bit of Sunshine. I got it because the name Sunshine. So yeah, it's pretty. It's starting to fade now. So, and this one here is in from one plant. It's a dendrobium, and it's in spike. I think it says Steam Lee. Yeah. And this is my coconut orchid and maxillara. And yeah, it's so bushy. I really wanted to repot this to a bigger pot. um, yeah, I'm not sure it's gonna flower this month. Usually, according to my pictures from previous pictures, it flowers around May. But it's, I don't know, this the new growth or flower sticking out in every bulb. So yeah, so that's my maxillara tenofolia, the red one. This is my dendrobium microchip. If it's gonna bloom, then it's the first time to bloom. Yeah, this is kinda tricky for me, these varieties, because I found out later because they're the others of the same group, they die slowly. And so I found out from the nursery that they have to be watered every day in my own climate, and in if it's outside, that they need to be watered every day. So that's what I'm doing now. So they're surviving and it's flowering. My Cymbidium Dorothy stockstill, that's starting to fade now in the bloom. And this is the orchid that you can plant in the ground. And yeah, my husband put it in pot and just regular soil, and they are blooming, and they're in this full sun here. Very attractive orange color. And this is it's not an orchid, it's a moringa. So we cut it and now it's putting out new growth. This beautiful purple flower, a vine, it went up high up in the oak tree. It was in my gazebo, my old gazebo. And yeah, that's the queen wreath. I love this flower. It's very pretty. The purple cascading. It's my substitute for the wisteria that doesn't grow very well here in warm climate. So that's my substitute for the wisteria, my queen's wreath. And behind me is my giant staghorn fern. So right here, that's a big oak tree here, and under this big tree is also my big staghorn fern. Well, everybody's talking about last year their staghorn fern. Mine, I have this for years and years. It was under the mango tree and we moved it here, and then he got a big rope and tie it on top of the oak tree, but it's so heavy, and the rope that goes underneath it, even the staghorn already covered it. You cannot even see it anymore. It just goes new plants outside. Yeah. So yeah, they go very big. If you live in Florida, I think they go very big. And I don't even remember how we got it. So yeah, but we have it here. We even forgot that it's here because we don't water it. Nature takes care of it. And yeah, during hurricane, We didn't even thought that it's there, that it's gonna be blown, but it's still sitting here, and yeah. So yeah, there it's very big. That's my oak tree, and that's the staghorn fern. Here's the biliara, my biliara that bloomed for me. It's fragrant. It's biliara big shot hilo sparkle. That's the name, hilo sparkle. But yeah, very fragrant. And then this is my phalaenopsis. It has no ID, but it's pretty. It's still got buds that didn't open yet, but very attractive. And I show you where it's coming from. It's in this pot, but this pot here has a keiki, and the keiki is the one that's blooming. So I don't know. So I left it alone. So this is it, guys. I hope also by keeping healthy, do some mild exercises to get that heart pumping and circulating around your body and keeping you healthy. And also do some deep breathing exercises, because the virus, the COVID-19 virus, attacks your lungs, your respiratory system. So keep that lungs healthy by deep breathing. Even if you're sitting in your computer, take a moment and take a deep breath. Expand that lungs and keep your lungs also exercised as your body is also exercising. So anyway, guys, I hope you get cheered up by these blooms, and thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you again on my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye.